Okay, we're back to the iTunes store, but this time we're going to be looking at podcasts. Now, podcasts are a very loose term for audio or video that's published. It can be as amateurish as what I'm doing now, or it could be something quite professional or something that's come from like a TV station or something like that, from a show that they produce. So we're going to have a look down the list here. There are education podcasts. If we click on there, again the education takes us to the top podcasts at the moment. New releases, there's featured ones that are popular or that have been chosen by the iTunes store people as their favourites. There's video and audio podcasts. For the iPod Touches, I've been concentrating on video podcasts because they keep the children's interest going a bit more. Although you might find with the older ones that they can cope with just listening to some audio. There's more content available just in audio podcasts, so you might find something that's more relevant. Again, it's got the different sections here. You can search by a subject as well. So it's got math. This is where we looked before for our applications. This time we're going to look at podcasts. And it shows you here, we can see all, but it shows you the name of the podcast. This is the episode. This is the podcast group that it belongs to. When it was released, how popular it is, whatever. Podcasts are all free. You can subscribe to them, and then if there's more episodes, you can set your iTunes to download new episodes as they come along. So we can see all up here. So for example, the math factor, we can have a look at that. That might be something that's relevant. So it's a conversation and puzzle. It's one that airs on a radio station, could be anywhere. This is in Arkansas. So it's just, there's lots of podcasts. I'm sure you've heard of 92.9, all the radio stations doing their own podcasts. So it can be anyone really. We're going to use the back arrow here. Other ones you might want to look at a grammar podcast. See if there's some tips, if that's something you're focusing on in your classroom. Again, we're going to filter by podcast over here. For example, there's Grammar Girl. If we click on her to have a look. Okay, and it shows you all the different podcasts, how long they last for. If it was a video one, it would have a picture of a little video screen here. We've got ratings. Gives you examples of what other people's subscribed to down here, and it's got all the different sections. This one here, for example, is a video one. It's got all the different episodes that are available. Once you subscribe to them, they end up in your library. Just show you, for example, here some of the ones I've downloaded. For example, Hooked on Phonics was one that I thought would be relevant to the littlies. It's got a cute little video. You can choose here to get all, and again this is something I'd need to subscribe to on the machine that I've got the iPod Touches synced to. These are all video ones, but these are all the ones that are available, but I can choose which ones I want to get. So at this point I haven't got one for the individual letters of the alphabet. I've chosen actual lesson ones that teach the children a certain concept. Stories for learning. There's lots of different ones here. I've downloaded all of these, so there might be something that's relevant to your class. You could do it as some pre-learning, or you could listen to it yourself and then do a follow-up activity for a comprehension type activity. I've also got the Wacky Wonderful World of Math. These are goods. They have a little video showing children different maths concepts, so that might be something that you could follow up with in your classroom. So we'll go back to the iTunes store, and then in podcasts, might choose kids and family. Again, we've got the top ones going at the moment, lots of TV related ones, Sesame Street ones. Again, you can filter by video and just go through and find ones that are relevant that you want to subscribe to.